Hello, class 6th. This is now our English session again. In this session, we will learn a poem. Okay? And what is the name of that poem? The name of that poem is The Quarrel. Okay? The name of that poem is The Quarrel, and the poet of this poem is Eleanor Farzion. Okay? Eleanor Farzion. It is her name. Firstly, we would see something about the poet. Okay, I'll explain you about the poet, and then we will read the poem first, and then I will explain you. There are two stanzas. Okay, there are two stanzas, means two paragraphs in this poem. First, we will read the poem, then I will explain you the poem stanza wise. Okay, so let's move to the poet first, Eleanor Farzion. Okay, she is a female. Let's see. Now, the poet Eleanor Farzion was born in London, and she was born in 1881. Educated privately. Okay, she wrote children's stories and fantasy stories, and soon became popular with both children and adults. Means she became popular by writing stories for children and fantasy stories. Okay, she did not become popular only in between the children. She was popular in the adults also. Adults means the adults also liked her poems and fantasy stories. Now, talking more about her education. She was educated at home, spending much of her time in the attic surrounded by books. Means her education she took it at home. Her father encouraged her writing from the age of 5. She describes her family and her childhood in the autobiographical A Nursery in the 90s that she wrote in 1935. About her family and her childhood, she has written an autobiographical. And what was its name? Its name is A Nursery in the 90s. Okay. She and her brother Harry were especially close. The Farzion Award is awarded for outstanding work in children's literature. She lived in Sussex, UK, and was a personal friend of war poet Edward Thomas and his wife Helen. Her success with Nursery Rhymes of London Town, which she wrote in 1916, simple tunes originally for adults but adopted and sung in junior schools throughout England, spurred her writing. Means her poems were not only sung by the adults, but they were also adapted and sung in the junior schools throughout England. In addition to such favorites as Martin Pippin in the Apple Orchard in 1921 and Little Book Room in 1955, which won the Carnegie Medal in the first Hans Christian Andersen Award. Means she got award for these books. Okay, the one which she wrote in 1921 and the other which she wrote in 1955. Farzion's prolific writing includes children's educational books. Okay, she also wrote children's educational books. Among them, Kings and Queens in 1932 with Herbert Farzion, adult books and memoirs. Notably, A Nursery in the 90s in 1935, and later she died in 1965. She was born in 1881 and she died in 1965. Okay. So this was about our poet Eleanor Farjeon, and now we will read her poem The Quarrel, in which she quarreled, she fought with her own brother. And after that, what happened? The Quarrel. I quarreled with my brother, I don't know what about. One thing led to another, and somehow we fell out. The start of it was slight, the end of it was strong. He said he was right, I knew he was wrong. This is the first stanza. I read it again. I quarreled with my brother, I don't know what about. One thing led to another, and somehow we fell out. The start was a slight, the end of it was strong. He said he was right, I knew he was wrong. Moving to the second stanza, second paragraph. We hated one another, the afternoon turned black. Then suddenly my brother thumped me on my back and said, oh, come along, we can't go on all night. I was in the wrong, so he was in the right. Let's read the second stanza again. We hated one another, the afternoon turned black. Then suddenly my brother thumped me on my back and said, oh, come along, we can't go on all night. I was in the wrong, so he was in the right. Okay, I quarreled with my brother, I don't know what about. One thing led to another, and somehow we fell out. The start of it was slight, and end of it was strong. He said he was right, I knew he was wrong. We hated one another, the afternoon turned black. Then suddenly my brother thumped me on my back and said, oh, come along, we can't go all night. I was in the wrong, so he was in the right. This is the poem. Okay, now let's move to the explanations stanza wise. With the first paragraph, I quarreled with my brother. From I quarreled with my brother to I know he was wrong. Okay, let us explain, let us see. Okay, move. I quarreled with my brother. Now what is quarreled? Quarreled means to fight. Quarreled means to fight. You all might be fighting with your brother and sister, right? We do. When we are of same age, okay, we do fight with our brother and sister. We are younger than or elder than us also, we do fight with them, right? Here, the poet is also fighting with her brother. I don't know what about. She's telling, I don't know. Why did I fight with my brother? One thing led to another. Okay? Means when the fight started, it led to when the fight started, it led to another fight. Means one fight, then other, it continued. The fight didn't stop. And somehow we fell out. Okay? And while fighting, they both started fighting with each other. Okay? And then they fell. The start of it was slight, and end of it was strong. Means when the fight started, it was a normal fight. But when the fight ended, the fight was very big. Now the fight was in such a way that the poet did not now wanted to talk to her brother. She hated her. They both started hating each other because they had fought with each other. He said he was right, Whenever we fight with our brother or someone, or our elder ones, brother, sister, siblings, we every time say, I am right, he is wrong, he fought with me, he beat me first. We do this. Same happened with the poet and her brother. And the poet is telling here that, what is she telling? She is telling that her brother was right, but she knew that her brother is wrong. Okay? The poet had a fight with his brother, with her brother. Both of them were fighting and were not aware of what was the cause of it. They were not aware what was the fight about, the reason of fighting. Before we fight with our brother and sister, we at least know what is the reason. We have fought for the book, we have fought for the chocolates, we have fought for the pen or pencil or something like that. But here, the author is telling that they didn't know even what was the cause of that fight. Now the fight was happening because of a series of things. Okay, one thing was giving way to another, means when they started fighting, they started on one thing and it continued with several things. You did that day, you did this that day. It continued with several things. Okay, now they started fighting with their hands and legs, started kicking and beating each other. With this, they fell down. Okay, now in the beginning, the fight was modest and was not very serious. It was a simple fight, okay, fighting like that. But gradually now the fight grew intense, okay, and became a serious issue. In that issue, the brother said, poet's brother said that he was right, whereas the poetess is telling that I know my brother is always wrong. He is always on the wrong talks. Okay. Now with this, the poet and her brother now started hating each other. Now they are telling that the fight was so fierce, the fights were so worse that now they started hating each other. We hated one another. The afternoon turned black. Then suddenly my brother thumped me on my back and said, "Oh, come along. We can't go on all night." I was in the wrong and he was in the right. Okay. Now, as the fight continued, they stopped talking with each other. The fight started in the morning. Okay. Now it was almost noon. Noon means afternoon. Okay. Now the fight became very serious. With that fight, both the poet and her brother started hating each other. Okay. They didn't like each other at all. Now the afternoon, it was totally black, means now here when they both were not talking with each other, they were not playing with each other, so it was felt like the afternoon had turned very black. The afternoon was very sad, you can say. Okay. But all of a sudden what happened? Author's brother came, poet's brother came and hit her on the back. Okay. And after hitting, thumbed means to hit her on the back and asked her to get along. Get along means asked her to that now let's finish this fight. Because why did the poet's brother say that let's finish the fight? Because he said that unnecessarily, why should we pull the matter throughout the night? Okay. Whenever there is a fight between you or your siblings, okay, don't stretch it long. Finish it. Finish that fight as soon as you can. Because you also know you are not going to live without talking to your siblings. You are not going to live without talking to your brother or sister. Right? So whenever there is a fight, because we are siblings, we have siblings, we do fight for some or the other issue. Right? But because of this, you should never pull the matter long. Okay? So here also, the poet's brother, what did he do one day? What did he do all of a sudden in the afternoon after the fight in the morning? He, in the afternoon, came to the poet, hit her on the back and said her that come along, let's come together. Okay, it's not a right thing to pull the matter throughout the night. Okay, he also declared humbly. What did he say? He said that he was wrong, which proved his generosity. Okay, he also declared humbly that she was wrong. Why? Because now who had come to finish the fight? The brother came, na? The brother came to finish the fight. So this proves that how generous the brother was. He didn't want it to continue the fight too long. So this proves that the author was wrong. This moved the poet's heart and she realized that she was wrong. Okay? And what happened? When the brother came and finished the fight and said that let's not pull the matter throughout the night, with this, the poet's heart moved. Poet's heart moved means the poet now felt by herself that she was wrong and her brother was right, because he showed the generosity. He showed how generous he was. He declared that, okay, I am wrong. Okay, let's finish the fight. Whenever you want to finish a fight, guys, whenever you fight with your best friends also, with your brother, with your sister, siblings, anyone, the one best thing, though the fault is yours or no, just go, say sorry, finish the fight, that's all. Unnecessarily stretching the matter won't give you any happiness. Okay? So, whenever you read a poem, first thing to be noted, whenever we learn a poem or whenever we read a poem, something or the other message is there behind that poem. Okay? Just try to understand the theme of the poem. What is the poet trying to say in this poem? Why is the poem being written? Now, through this poem, what have we understood? We have understood that, yes, we fight. We have brothers and sisters, elders and youngers, everyone. We fight with them. Okay? But we shouldn't stretch the matter throughout. Okay? One or the other has to be generous and finish the fight. So why should it not be you? So from next time, whenever you have any kind of mess, any kind of fight or quarrel with your brothers or sisters or anyone, okay, just be generous and finish that fight from your own side. Okay? As I have explained you this poem stanza wise, now let me give you a short brief on this, okay, together. Okay? Then we will move on to the moral of this poem, what is the poem telling you, and then for the hard words. Now in this poem, the poet quarreled with her brother on some very petty matter. Petty matter means on such a matter which did not have any, you can say, any value of it. Okay? It was a silly thing on which the poet and her brother fought. Okay? It was so petty that now she does not remember what it was. They both fought. Who? Poet and her brother. They both fought with each other. But now they were not remembering also on which main topic the fight started. One thing led to another. Means the fight started on one simple thing, but now it led to a very serious matter. Both of them felt that they were right. While fighting, yes, we feel whenever we fight with someone, whether with our friends, whether with our brother, sister, anybody, we always feel that we are only right. Here also happened the same thing. The poet and her brother started fighting and they felt that they both were right. Now this fight had started on something small. Okay, it was started on something small, but slowly the fight ended with a very serious matter. It became very big in the end. Okay, Now the fight was so worse that you can say that now they began to hate each other. They didn't even wanted to talk to each other, or you can say they didn't even like each other. Okay, now the afternoon, the fight was in the morning. Slowly when the time passed, when it was afternoon, the afternoon was totally unpleasant for them. Unpleasant for them, why? Because both of them were not happy, because they were not playing together, they were not laughing, they were not talking to each other. This made their afternoon black. Afternoon black means this made their afternoon very unpleasant. Okay, now somebody or the other had to finish the fight. So what did poet brother do? Poet's brother came came to her back and patted her. Patted her means did like this and said that both of us could not stay silent for such a long. What did the poet's brother say? The poet's brother said that sitting quietly in such a way cannot move on long. It's hard for us to be silent like this. So what is to be done? What should we do? Because this cannot continue till late night, throughout the night. This cannot be continued. So what is to be done? So what did poet's brother say? Poet's brother said that, okay, let's finish this fight. Okay, this cannot go on for a long time. It would be difficult to pass the night in such a manner. So what should we do? So the poet's brother said that, okay, it is my mistake. Okay, it is my mistake. The poet's brother said, okay, it's my mistake. Let's finish the fight. Okay, just then the poet felt that his brother was right. In fact, she herself was wrong. Because the brother showed the generosity to finish the fight. He came and took the blame on his own. To finish the fight, the brother said, okay, the fight was started by me. I am in the fault. Please let us finish the fight. Showing this generosity proves that the author's brother was right. And with this, the poet felt that the fault was hers. She herself was wrong. Okay? Whenever you are in a fault, just accept that. Whether it is with your elders also, with your youngers also, or with your parents also. If the fault is yours, just accept it. Okay? So here, it was a short quarrel of poet and her brother. Now what is the moral of this story? Of this story, or you can say a poem. This poem is also just like a story because the poetess is sharing her life incident with us, right? That what happened one day when she fought with her brother, what happened? Okay, so what do we learn from this poem? Moral of this poem. So it is worth causing problems with others when arguments and opinions change in the course of the passing years. When the opinions or thoughts, you can say, okay, when the opinions and thoughts do not match, there are arguments. And that arguments leads to quarrels. Okay, same happened in this poem also. But here we are talking about the cause of the quarrel. Why do we fight? We fight because first our fight takes place as an argument, and then when our opinions do not match, then it changes into a quarrel. The brother in this poem realizes that his sister is more important to him than anything else. Means here, in this poem, the moral says that whenever you fight, what is important for you? To keep your mouth shut and sit aside, hate your brothers, hate your siblings. Is this important for you? Or your brother or sister is important for you? In this poem also happened the same thing. The brother in this poem realizes that the quarrel is not important, for which the poet and her brother fought. In the poem, the poetess is important for her brother. So when the poet's brother realizes that how important her sister is, even something that he truly believes in, so the brother is right in saying he is wrong. To finish the fight, what did the brother say? The brother said that it's my fault. Why did he do so? Because for him the quarrel was not important. For him the sister was important. His sister was important. So what do we learn from this poem? We learn from this poem that we should not continue the argument or continue the quarrel for long. Just think, okay, I know that yes, we have an argument, we have a fight, we have a quarrel. Okay, but once when your angerness, you can say, when your angerness is gone, when you are not angry at all, just think once more. That think, okay, now what is important? Is your hatred important? Is your fight important? Or is the person important for you for whom with you fought? Is your brother, is your sister important for you? What is important? Just think that and then finish the fight. Whether the fault is yours or no, finish the fight. Okay? If your brother and sister are important for you, you will finish the fight. Whether the fault is yours or no, just go and say, okay, let's forget everything. The fault was all mine. Complete. Here also, in this poem, the poet's brother did the same thing. To finish the fight, for him, his sister was important, so he went and said that he was wrong. But the truth is, he was right. Okay? Let's move to the vocabulary. You have to note down this vocabulary in your notebook. Whatever vocabulary you are getting it either in the poems also or in the lessons also, please note it down because these vocabularies are not going to be there in the worksheets. Now for the vocabulary, or you can say the word meanings. Okay, the first word here is slight. S-L-I-G-H-T. Slight. Slight means small, modest. Slight means small, modest. Next is quarreled. Q-U-A-R-R-E-L-L-E-D. Quarreled. Quarreled means, here it's written fought. F-O-U-G-H-T. Fought. Okay. It is the second form of fight. F-I-G-H-T. I have taught you verbs, 3 forms of verbs. Fought. Fight, fought, fought. First form is fight. Second is fought. And third is fought. Okay. Because the word is quarreled. It is in the past tense, ed with ed. So the meaning of it is in the second form of the verb fight, fought. Quarreled, fought. Thumped. T-H-U-M-P-E-D. Thumped. Thumped means hit. The poet's brother thumped her on the back. That is, the poet's brother hit her on the back. T-H-U-M-P-E-D. Thumped. Thumped means hit. Next, turned black. T-U-R-N-E-D. Turned black. B-L-A-C-K. Turned black means to become unpleasant. U-N-P-L-E-A-S-A-N-T. Unpleasant. Okay. The last word is humble. H-U-M-B-L-E. The poet's brother humble. Declared humbly that he was wrong, which proved his generosity. Right? So what is the meaning of this word humble? Having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's importance. What is the meaning of it? Having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's importance. Sorry. Fine. These are the word meanings. Let's read the words again. Slight, quarreled, thumped, turned black, and humble. Fine. Soon you will get the worksheet related with this, but for that you have to note down the summary, okay? Because this summary is going to help you to solve the worksheet which is going to be there. Because the answers you can't write it in the form of a poem, okay? So for that you need the summary. So you have to note down the summary also, you have to note down the word meanings also, okay? Note it down, neat and clean handwriting. Till then, take care of your health. Hope to meet you all soon. Bye.